from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pressure comes, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 3rd down, Genty. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play fake here, Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They take the handoff, now Richardson. Headed out right. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now, I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go. Let's go.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every. So a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight, check. Check go.
Third and 1. Here's Richardson. Buying some time right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He finds space into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. You've got a man in motion. Slot man motioned over. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Smith on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
It's a screen play to Genty. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he finally goes out of bounds, but what a play to end our first quarter. They'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we return. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Mostert goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running backs because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Smith to the air now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way. And once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
70.
Play action with Richardson. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Playing really good goal line defense, Kate. It's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. And you got to win mano-a-mano. Exactly what they did.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Unlock line. Ready, go.
Richardson on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. 17. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Space on the right, he's got room. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders make it 17-all. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now a toss play, Taylor. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Ready.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So an exciting first half, partner, has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Colts with 10 to go still on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Richardson on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, Cougar 19. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Go, Reed. 60 by 6.
Taylor again. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
77 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go. Hey.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. The throw is caught. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Here we go. Finish up. 13 next.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
There we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Tried getting that one to Jack Bench. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Smith will try again on second. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. And again, it's Smith. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Hurt. Let's go.
Starting the third with Taylor. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Richardson will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
At the 28-yard line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Jukes one defender. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Caught near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. Avoids a defender. We've got it for a race. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play.
He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's Gould on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That one nabbed by Warren. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They think the handoff. Now Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man. Right side. And gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Tucker now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Smith on first down. Completed to his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Can't move on there to bring him down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Genty from the gun. By a man, and now he's in the clear. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
On the dive. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. This is Genty. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street. Go!
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hawk 7, Big Lion.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Option give to Taylor. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He's going deep this time. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's good for Raiders first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Genty on the draw. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Third down. Hey, it's a clip.
Looking to throw. That finds Bash. Complete.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Genty. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
60 Eagle, 60 Street, Street. Trap 60, trap 6, Cougar 19. Watch the lineman, watch the bullet, watch the bullet. Go.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Got to hurry this to the line.
That's good for another.
And they get it spiked just before time runs out. And now they'll get ready to kick this and hopefully force overtime. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. New set of downs for him at the 38. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit. Great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Come on. Ready, ready.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
19, 18. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's complete to Moore on the sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They're now set for 1st and 10. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone. It's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. They take the handoff. Now Richardson vacates quickly. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie and go up by 6. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.